Question of the day: what is your favorite real-time game? Now, I'm talking about games that you play either simultaneously or at least with a timer that is based in real actual time. There's probably not a ton of these. I can think of several that I really enjoy, but let me know in the comments below what your favorite real-time is. And today we're going to talk about a classic of the genre, basically Pandemic, but with a real-time element to it. This is Pandemic Rapid Response. Now, before we go any further, I want you to know I am so happy with what's happening with our mass market. Now, I get it. I'm all about the FLGS. I'm here. I'm with you. Trust me, before you bombard me on that. I love the FLGS, but let's be honest. If we want more market share, I love the fact that things like Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, Pandemic Rapid Response, Kaiju Crush, or whatever that game's called, that these are coming to these mass markets so people buy into this and go, wait, there's more like this? It's just such a good way to get this out there. So I'm excited about these games that when I walk into my Walmart or my Target especially, and I look at the shelf and I'm like, oh, these are legit games. Like, it's exciting to me. So I'm pumped to see where the market's going to go from this as we get more people into the hobby because of things like these not even entry level, but these games like this. So let's take a look right now at Pandemic Rapid Response. So here's the game set up. Each character will start on a specific place based on their role. It shows you right here which actual space you're going to go into. You have all these different locations on the board. You have the cargo bay, the recycling area, the 5 resource areas for the different colored cubes. And over here you have, this area is not somewhere you can go, but it's where you store the time tokens and the clock, as well as the extra city tokens. Now around the edge of the board, you'll see the world map. We're basically inside of an airplane, this airplane. We're moving all around the world trying to prevent or fix these issues that need medical supplies. So our job is to rapidly get there, drop those off. It's played real time though, so you have the sand timer, you flip it, and as it ticks down, the players play their turns back and forth, back and forth. When it goes out, you'll take one of these time tokens away. One of the ways to lose is if you lose all 4 or however many time tokens you have there. There's a difficulty scale in the instructions based on how you want to play. This is easy mode it's set up for. Once those time tokens are taken away, that's one way to lose. Another way to lose is for your recycling track to hit this. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take your dice, these nice looking little dice, you're going to roll them. Up to 2 times you can re-roll them, and then you're going to place them. The airplane's laid to fly the plane around the board, and my character has a power where he can move 2 spaces, 1, 2, in either direction. But normally it's 1 space per. You can always discard a dice to move your character 1 space in the place here on the plane. But the other actions are things like assign the die. The other actions would be right here on the board. You're going to assign them onto the space that you're standing. So in order to do this, you would need 3 placed here of lightning bolts, and you would need them placed in the same turn. Now you can leave ones hanging here until you choose to activate a room, but if they have no space between them like this, so this is a 3, a 1, and 1, you have to put them all in one player's turn. I could leave these hanging here, and Carly could come and put them here, and then we could activate and get all those cubes instead of just the 1. And that way, you'll notice that on the cards they need certain resources. This one needs power, band-aids, and food. This would give us power, or this would give us power. It would go over here to the track and the cargo hold. When you move down to the cargo hold, you can spend an airplane token when you're in that city, or an airplane dice when you're in that city, to drop those off at the location, thus finishing that card. When you finish a card, you'll take a time token from over there and add it to your time pool. But that's essentially what you're going to do. You're going to do that over and over, rinse and repeat. The only other action is the recycling area. Now you'll notice that all of these have the recycle symbol. What's going to happen is when you pick up your dice after activating a room here, you'll have to roll them, and any symbol with a circle around it, so see how this is kind of inset with the blue background? That one, and then the green, and then the airplane. The 3 of those generate waste, and so you're going to take that waste meter and move it for each of those symbols. You could also, as an action, go to this place and remove 1, 2, or 4 of these wastes, moving this ticker down. It's just another way that you can lose the game. But that is essentially how you play. You do have these crisis cards though that you can add, which are things that make it even more difficult. So urgent vaccine delay, place this on the top card of the closest city while this card is in play. You cannot discard the card below it. So you got just a lot of irritating things to do. Move this plane 6 tiles or 6 cities in the direction away from the closest city board. A lot of these that are in here that just make it irritating, but it makes it fun and frantic at the same time. That's how you play Pandemic Rapid Response. So that's it. I mean, it's a very simple game, but it's what it lacks, quote unquote lacks, not a pejorative sense, but what it lacks in complexity, it makes up for in stress, right? Like the fact that you're having to go through and like, man, I hope I can make the right decision, or should I be doing this, or should I be doing this? Should I save these dice here? Oh crud, look at the timer. It's really, really good. I really like how stressful this game is, because when you remove complexity from Pandemic in the analysis paralysis things, well, should we go here? Why don't you do this? The good news is you remove in this game a lot of alpha gamer presence, because you're playing your turn and it's quick. You don't have time to listen to someone else tell you what to do. They need to focus on what they're about to do, and you need to focus on what you're about to do. And so it removes that barrier of alpha gaming. Plus, it speeds the game up. It is a quick game. It's meant to be quick, and I love it. I think that's a really smart idea. But I love the stress. Think about it. You're talking about a pandemic, something we all seem to have some experience in now, right? Before it was abstract. None of us had lived through that. But now it's like, wow, this is stressful. Like I can imagine it would be stressful trying to get supplies where they need to be and stuff. So the theme is really cool. I like the board. I like that you're laid out in this airplane and you need to go to these different portions of the airplane and you need to fly around to the different areas of the world. I just think it's such a mechanically solid game that it's just fun. Like I really highly recommend this game. Now it is simple, but again, hear me say, in the simplicity, if it were any more complex, you'd be like, oh, it's too hard, I don't want to play this. But the simplicity allows for that stress to factor to, oh no, keep going, go, we don't have much time, as you look at the clock. And I think that's such a cool thing to get real life stress, not like, oh my gosh, the bills are due, but real stress, an actual thing we can all relate to. It gets your heart rate up, it boosts your adrenaline. You actually feel something physiologically. That's cool in a board game. And so I know there are others that do this, but Rapid Response does it in a really good way because it's cooperative and you're trying to play against this, this time, you're trying to play the pandemic stuff, but you're doing it in a new way. So I can't recommend this enough. I really like Pandemic Rapid Response. It's just a fun, neat, stressful game. So go pick it up wherever you can find it. Target for sure has it, but FLGS, if you can get it there. Otherwise, go get this. It's just a fun game. So I'm Bryan Drake here on the Dice Tower. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, etc. @Dice Tower Bryan. Until next time, we'll see ya.